Satnam. My name is Sean. I am a Kundalini Yoga teacher and the founder of Vidalia Yoga, located here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Today I'm going to be sharing part of my 40-day sadhana practice. I started this practice on January 10th, so I'm entering my 9th day of this practice. And what I'm going to share with you today is a yoga kriya and a meditation. So the kriya we're going to practice is called the Saahibee Kriya, the kriya to control your domain. And the meditation is also referred to as a kriya as well. It's called the Sodarshan Chakra Kriya. So the Saahibee Kriya is it's a good kriya in terms of offering deep muscular tension relief. It helps promote circulation and remove toxins that accumulate in the body. It also helps with focus of mind as well. And the advantage to the Sodarshan Kriya, or Sodarshan Chakra Kriya, this is beneficial in helping remove subconscious blocks and impulses so that we can convey and project who we are from our essence of our being and not through the subconscious patterns that we've adopted over time through our experiences, our life experiences. The 40-day initiative is something that is practiced regularly in Kundalini Yoga as teachers, but it's something that as a practitioner you can do as well. And this will give you the foundation to follow. It's a blueprint. So if ever you want to continue practicing, if you ever want to embark on a 40-day or maybe just practice for 7 straight days or 3 days, do whatever you're capable of. But this kriya that I will offer you today with the meditation will give you a blueprint on what to follow. That being said, for Kundalini Yoga, we always tune in by chanting the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We repeat that three times. And we also chant the Mangala Charn mantra, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. That's repeated 3 times as well. Then we begin our practice. So we always follow the kriya the way it's designed. We do not alter the order of the exercises. We follow them in the sequence that they are taught. If anything, you can reduce the times, but you never exceed the times. You never want to overstimulate the body. Even if you're Charles Atlas and you can hold your arms up for 10 minutes, if the kriya calls for 3 minutes, you do 3 minutes, never more than 3 minutes. You can do less, but not more than what's required. If you have limitations in the knees, sometimes people aren't very flexible in the knees or they have shoulder problems, things of that nature, you do what you can. I sit on a cushion, it's a small little cushion, and this just allows the knees to be level with the hips or a little lower. Sometimes we lack a little bit of flexibility in the hips, so these are little things that we can do to allow our spine to sit straight and allow that energy to flow from the base of the spine into the higher centers of our consciousness so that we can experience our totality. That's what Kundalini Yoga is all about. It's about experiencing and relating to the total you within you, allowing you to experience your totality. If at any time you need to take a break, come back into easy posture or into baby pose. And once the dust has settled, just resume the practice. I always say Rome was not built in a day, so give yourself a chance to grow within your practice. Sometimes we can become a little competitive and push ourselves, or we can feel a little frustrated because we cannot do what someone else has been doing. But that person may have been practicing for 2-3 years. We don't know what their background is, so we always match and compare, and then we compete, and that can lead to frustration. So this is why most of the practice is done with the eyes closed. It brings your focus inward so that you're not observing other people within your environment, and allows you just to focus within yourself and experience what's happening within yourself and with respect to what's happening with the flow of the energy, what thoughts are being released, and just generally becoming the observer. That's what we want to do. We want to become the observer. So we're going to begin. This is an intermediate practice, so do your best. But again, if you need to take breaks, take breaks. Rome was not built in a day. So To begin, we're going to sit straight, spine is straight, chin is gently tucked in light neck lock, closing the eyes, and taking in a long, deep breath of air, and exhale. And this time we're going to inhale, rubbing the palms together. Exhale, bringing the hands into prayer pose, thumbs to the sternum. And inhaling to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale and relax. One added benefit from Kundalini Yoga and the Saahibee Kriya is to help with depression and anxiety. It helps stimulate flow. We're breathing pranic energy, breath, breathing deeply, pulling that pranic energy into the body, stimulating circulation. Kundalini Yoga, it's a rajasic yoga. So there's three ways energy can move. There's outward, which is rajas. There's tamas, which is tamasic, which is downward. And there's sattvic, which is upward, saintly. Depression, people tend to be in a downward energy spiral. So they feel heavy and burdened and weighted down. And then there's a tendency just to sit in that energy. So what we want to do is we want to stimulate the body, move the body, change the flow of energy, because the thoughts follow the flow of energy. So if you change the energy, the thoughts will follow. And a lot of the times, we're not living in the moment, we're living and experiencing tendencies or experiences of the past. And so that breathing and practicing this rajasic practice helps us bring ourselves into the moment. And it forces the body and the mind to adapt. So, that being said, make sure you have a timer. The first posture we're going to work on in the Saahibee Kriya is 5 minutes. There's 2 parts to it. So the first part is 90-degree leg raises, double leg raises with the feet flexed. I will demonstrate. And then we'll do 2 minutes of single leg raises. Again, take your time, pace yourself. You can place your hands underneath your buttocks, or a cushion underneath your buttocks, or just place the hands to the side of the hips. You want to make sure your feet are flexed. Now, sometimes there's not much flexibility in the legs, so if your legs are bent, that's okay, but you want to do your best to keep the legs as straight as possible. And before I forget, the breathing for this posture, we're going to be doing breath of fire through rounded lips. So you make your lips, you circle your lips, and then do breath of fire. See, compression of the upper diaphragm, pulling it inward and upward. This helps with the removal of toxins. So this is a detoxifying breath. So we're going to begin our practice and start your timer and begin. And inhale, hold the legs up. Slowly bringing them down. Set your timer to 2 minutes. And then beginning with your alternate leg lifts. Same breath, 90 degrees for each leg. Inhale, bringing both legs up. Exhale and relax. And if you need some water, take a little bit of water. The mouth tends to get a little dry. And just coming back into easy pose. You can place both hands in Gyan Mudra. And just give yourself a chance to recover and observe. Just living in the moment. Moving from action to calm, sound to silence, activity to rest, yang to yin. All right, for the next posture, set your timers to 4 minutes. Again, same breath. Breath of fire through rounded lips. Helping remove toxins. Toxins that accumulate through our metabolic toxins, the byproducts of eating food and things of that nature. So, set your timer to 4 minutes. Here we're going to come into tabletop, both hands underneath the shoulders, elbows are straight, and we're just going to extend the legs. And after 4 minutes, we'll do 2 more minutes, but integrate the arms. So you want to extend the arm, the opposite arm, with each opposite leg. So if you extend your right leg, you want to extend your left arm. Right arm, left leg. And the cushion just helps support the knees. 4 minutes, and begin. And inhale. Exhale. Set your timers to 2 minutes. And continuing, this time integrating the arms. Same breath. And inhale, extend. Exhale and relax. And just taking a moment to observe. Appreciate your efforts and appreciate this precious prana that provides the experience of life with each breath. And as you sit in stillness, you may observe that the mind, or the volume of thoughts, has slightly diminished. You might not be preoccupied with a lot of thoughts, which is good. That's what we want to accomplish. So the next posture is 52 repetitions of frog pose, Kundalini style frog pose. So this is a fairly technical posture. So you want to come onto the balls of the feet, raise the heels, and the heels remain in contact at all times. In the crouch position, you want to look forward. Inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, come back, making sure to look forward, not down at the mat. 52 repetitions, if you can do 52. Don't go over 52. If it's only 26 today, do 26 or 18 or 13, whatever you feel comfortable with, but do not overdo the prescribed limit, which is 52. Let's begin. Nicely done. And just taking a moment to catch your breath, relax. If you want to keep the legs open, that works, just to let the energy flow. Just continuing to breathe. Continue to cultivate the relationship with the breath. Okay, so the next posture is 5 minutes in length. So setting your timer for 5. Kundalini Yoga, it's about angles and triangles. So the angles are very important. This particular one, we want to have our arms at 60 degrees. So that's about 45. This is about 60. And we're going to inhale, bring both arms to 90. Exhale, back to 60. 1 second up, 1 second down. Inhale, 90. Exhale, 60. It's important to keep the pace. That 60-degree angle works on the heart. And the heart is the pivot point between our lower centers of energy and consciousness and our higher centers of energy and consciousness. So we've just worked on activating the lower energy centers. Now we're going to open the heart to let that energy flow. That Kundalini energy rise up the spine and flow into the higher centers. And begin. And inhale, reach, stretch. Exhale and relax. And just holding your space, feeling the power of your presence. Okay, the next posture is a meditation. Setting your timer again for 5 minutes. And you just want to sit straight, spine straight, both hands in Gyan Mudra. You're just breathing long and deep and cultivating a relationship with your breath. And taking in a long, deep breath of air. And exhale. So the final posture is shavasana. This is a chance for you to reap the rewards of your practice. One thing I also wanted to mention about Saahibee Kriya, to control your domain. That's a deceptive term because many people assume domain means their environment and the people that are within their environments. So we want to control our environments, we want to control the conditions of our environments, and we want to control the people. But we're yogis. Yogis work from the inside out. So we're working to control what's going on within ourselves. Bring ourselves into internal harmony so that we can relate to our external environments harmoniously. All right, so shavasana, I'm going to grab a blanket. Set your timers for 5 minutes. And you want to have your legs crossed. And then place your left hand over the heart center and the right hand over top of the left, making sure it's not over the heart, but over the energetic heart center. Setting your timers for 5 minutes. Just close the eyes, breathe long and deep. Slowly taking in a long, deep breath of air. And exhale, wiggling the toes and the fingers. Rolling up the wrists and ankles. Inhaling, straightening the arms, pointing the toes, giving the body a nice, long, deep stretch. And opening up the arms to the sides. Coming into cat stretch, so you want to bend one knee and let it fall over the other. Turning the head in the other direction. And switching sides. Coming onto your back, rubbing the soles and the palms together. Tucking the knees into the chest and gently rocking back and forth. And coming into easy pose. Sitting with your legs crossed. Okay, so set your timer for 11 minutes. If you're just beginning, you can do this for 3 minutes and build your practice up to 11. Maximum 31 minutes. This is a pranayamic meditation with mantra, but the mantra is chanted in silence. So prana is the first unit of energy. Well, there's 3 ways to accumulate prana: through breath, food, and rest. So breath is the first unit of energy. Yama means control or restraint. So pranayama means conscious breathing, control and restraint of the life energy, the life force energy. So in this meditation, we're going to place the left hand in Gyan Mudra. We're going to block the right nostril, fingers pointing up to the sky. Eyes are open, but focus on the tip of the nose, and they're only slightly opened. But you want to focus the eyes on the tip of the nose. Do not practice this meditation with the eyes closed. So we're going to inhale through the left. Hold the breath, and as we hold the breath, we're going to chant Wa He Guru 16 times. Each repetition of the verse, you want to pull your navel. Wa He Guru. Wa He Guru. Mentally reciting the mantra. Once you hit 16, block the left nostril with the pinky finger, exhale through the right. And come back to the original position. Inhale again through the left. Suspend the breath. Mentally chant Wa He Guru. And pull the navel point in with each repetition. 16 times. If you lose count, that's okay. Once you come back to the beginning, do 16 the next time. And do your best to focus, because the mind can start to wander and then you can lose count. It happens. All right, set your timers to 11 minutes and begin. And inhale and hold for 10 seconds. Exhale. And inhale, bringing the arms up and shaking them out for 1 minute. Shake the body, help distribute the energy throughout the body. Keep breathing. You can move side to side. And inhale, stretch up. Exhale and relax. Once again, coming into silence and stillness, apply shunya. Be zero, removing any barriers between yourself and the universe. And in the stillness and silence, apply sunya and listen. Taking in a long, deep breath. Exhale and relax. So that concludes our practice for today. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share them. We always finish our practice by singing the Long Time Sunshine song, followed by a long sadhna. So this is done, we do this in Montreal, one time in English, one time in French. So you'll hear both versions today. Sitting straight, spine straight, chin is gently tucked in. Inhale, rubbing the palms together. Exhale, bringing both hands into prayer pose, thumbs to the sternum, applying slight pressure on the hands, closing the eyes. And inhaling to sing. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Brise toujours le sol et éclairé, l'amour t'entourer, et en toi la pure lumière, guider ta voix, guider ta voix, guider ta the unknown, sadhna. Thank you for joining me today. And again, feel free to post any comments and ask any questions. Satnam, have a great day.